Hello nerds, welcome back to the episode of WNN, your source for the most important music and music production news. Before we get started, make sure to like button and subscribe if you're new here, otherwise Busy Works Beats will be taking over my channel. In our first story, we'll be talking about a new line of plugins from Sonable and SSL. They partnered together to bring us something interesting, kinda. Nah. Solid State Logic has released a trio of new plugins known as Auto EQ, Auto Dyne, and Auto Bus. It is their official SSL 4000 series of plugins. They state it is native AI-assisted analysis that will help users create and adapt processing relative to the source material. It analyzes the spectral and dynamic characteristics and suggests adaptive profiles with style match settings. The process is also fully editable. Okay, let's look at each plugin individually here, starting off with Auto EQ. That name has to be taken. Okay, but whatever. There's got to be at least 10 plugins named Auto EQ, for sure. So it is modeled on the SSL 4KE channel strip. It analyzes the audio and presents an adaptive profile with style match settings that is still fully editable. And they claim it's the same sonic signature of that of blah, 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 Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, Kate Bush, etc. So you get the sound of the SL 4000 series, including the character, presence, clarity, and musicality, but also intelligent audio-aware assistance. You can also choose instrument or genre profiles, which should help with a good starting point. Next, we'll be talking about Auto Dyne, which is that's gotta be a weird name. That's a weird name to me. This one was modeled on the SSL 4KE console strip compressor, limiter, and gate/expander. Also presenting adaptive profile settings, and it is also fully editable. So it'll give you access to punchy, aggressive compression, super fast musical gating, expansion. It is also context sensitive and will provide instrument suggestions based on the material. This one is modeled on the bus compressor from the SSL 4000G console. Just like the other ones, it analyzes your audio and presents an adaptive profile-based style match setting and is still fully editable. They claim it works seamless with Auto EQ and Auto Dynamics, whatever that means exactly. The most important part of all, the price. What is the price? So you can buy each one individually for $49. That is the sale price. And you can buy the bundle of all three plugins for $99 until January 26th. They also have a subscription to get it. Yeah, no. Don't be dumb, guys. Don't be dumb. If you're interested in buying this plugin, use the affiliate link in the description, please. It's a great way to support the channel at no extra cost to you. In our next story, Native Instruments has released another contact library. It's just becoming like reverb plugins. Great. That's what it is. It's becoming great. This is Session Guitarist Electric Neon Essentials. It is an EDM and pop guitar. They claim you will craft chart-ready guitar parts. There are 30 handcrafted effects and amp chains and 140 patterns. Craft your own solos. I gotta say, there's nothing I would like to hear less than a guitar solo made on the computer. You have these sort of options here. It was recorded from a Strat-inspired guitar with active pickups. Electric Neon Essentials delivers vibrant leads, rhythmic textures, and expressive layers. Clean in the pocket, clear in the highs, and primed for modern production workflows. You can play it with the pattern engine or the melody mode. Not gonna lie, that is a pretty dated sounding demo, at least in terms of genre. The guitar sounds okay. Sounds fine, I guess. Let's hear another one. Oh my god. Dude, this is like top level corny shit. I don't know, this is like primed for an infomercial though, for sure. This is banging for the infomercial for sure. On at 3 a.m. To make it worse, the song is named Hands in the Air. I'm sorry to tell you this, but no hands will be in the air if you play this song. So the tone sounds fine, but these are like the corniest riffs I've ever heard. They need to get some better people over at Native Instruments, man. If you're interested in buying this contact library, though, you can get it at Plugin Boutique, and there will be an affiliate link for that down in the description. Great way to support the channel at no extra cost to you. Just remember, it's all about how you play it. In our next story, we have a very quick update. A very small thing for DJs. If you have the Alpha Theta flagship CDJ, the CDJ 3000X, it is now compatible with Apple Music, which will give you access to over 100 million songs in Apple Music. Kind of big news for DJs, just saying. In our next story, we have something that's a bit of a rumor, but I also believe it's 100% true. So you may remember in our last video, we talked about how LANDR had acquired Reason, and that was very troubling. If you want to watch that video, that'll be linked down in the description and up here, unless I forget. Take this with a grain of salt because there's not a whole lot of sourcing for this, but it seems as though Reason staff, 50% of Reason's staff has been let go with this acquisition. Supposedly, they've let go of everyone except for the techs and the devs. So support, Q&A, management, HR, finance, almost all of those people have been let go. It's not really that surprising, to be honest. Usually in acquisitions, a lot of people get let go. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. There's not a whole lot of sourcing on it currently. But, you know, I believe this is true. I personally believe this is probably most likely, highly, definitely most likely true. But hey, things are going to operate as usual according to LANDR. In our next story, we have a couple free plugins, one of which is from Angelic Vibes, the other one is from Hornet. Let's take a look at those. Black Magic is a multi-effect plugin that is dark, apparently, and it has 16 curated effect engines that'll add grit, width, motion, and mood without overthinking. Yeah, I don't know if I can really overthink this. There's not much here to think about, really. It doesn't even say what the effect engines are. So yeah, so far so good. So apparently all you have to do is click a shape and turn the mix knob and you're done. Okay, let's hear what it sounds like. If you're interested in this plugin, it'll be linked in the description. Our next free plugin is Hornet Tape Lite, and they state it is your free ticket to analog warmth. I can't say I've ever heard that phrase before. They state here, digital recordings sound clean and precise, sometimes too clean, too precise, lifeless. So I'm guessing this will make it sound less lifeless. So apparently this was their Christmas 2025 gift to you. I guess I didn't open the gift until 2 weeks into January. Sorry. They state that Hornet Tape Lite brings back the non-linear behavior of magnetic tape. It adds harmonic distortion. Nice. They state the authentic emulation is based on the Otari MX80. There are 2 speeds, 15 IPS and 30 IPS, and there is fixed 4x oversampling. They specifically emulated it off of this tape machine because it was the workhouse of the late analog era. Known for being cleaner than 60s tube machines, but having more vibe than early digital recorders. Yeah, I don't really fuck with vibe, but I definitely fuck with vibe. They claim it hits a perfect sweet spot, punchy low end, smooth highs, and a saturation curve that feels musical, not broken. The controls it features are input, output, speed, bias, and mix. Now, obviously, just like basically every free plugin these days, they have a paid version as well. Let's take a look at the difference. So the paid version is the Tape MK2. It uses the same thing, but it has 5 classic decks emulated instead of 1. And there are 2 speeds for each deck. And the oversampling goes up to 8x, and there's also an auto gain adjustment. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to show you what this plugin sounds like in my DAW. I have this beat here. I played basically everything on this. I did the bass guitar even, and I am going to run this through this tape plugin. So really quickly, I'm going to play it without the plugin and then with it. So it sounds pretty decent, not bad for a free plugin. If you're interested in checking it out, it'll be linked in the description. Thank you for watching this episode of WN. Make sure to like button, subscribe if you're new here. Consider using the affiliate links in the description if you plan on buying something today. A great way to support the channel at no extra cost to you. I'll see you guys next time.